Hello and welcome everyone. Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to learn about data statistical interference and mathematics. How we basically use various types of calculus and linear algebra in Jupyter notebook or the Google Colabs. So let's get started with today's session and move on to what's today's agenda. So as you can see on your screen, our agenda today is to for data statistical interference. We will be learning what is statistics, what is descriptive statistics, and inferential statistics. Then we will be learning what is the key difference between ANOVA and ANOCOVA, and we will be learning linear algebra and implement linear algebra concept. And at the last, we will be learning calculus, in which we are going to learn about what are differential equations and how we implement it in Notebook or Google Colabs. So let's get started with what is statistics. So statistics is a method of interpreting, analysis, and summarizing the data. Hence, the type of data statistics can be categorized in two features. These are descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. So what's with descriptive statistics? So descriptive statistics summarize or describe the characteristics of data set. It consists of two basic categories: measures, measure of central tendency and measure of variability or spread. Then measure of central tendency describe the center of data set, while the measure of variability describe about the spread of data. Right. So let's move to know about what is inferential statistics. So inferential statistics is used to drive estimate about a large group and draw conclusion on the data based on hypothesis testing method. Then it makes use of sample data because it is more cost efficient and less tedious than collective data from the entire population. So hope so you understand what is data statistics and what are descriptive and inferential statistics. So let's move to learn more about what is ANOVA and ANOCOVA. So both ANOVA and ANOCOVA are used to check variance in the mean values of the dependent variable associated as a result of control independent variable after considering the uncontrolled dependent variables. So in ANOCOVA covariant is ignored, while in ANOCOVA the covariant is considered. Right? In ANOVA divide between group variation into treatment, while divides between group variation into treatment and covariant in ANOCOVA. Attribute within the group variation to individual differences in ANOVA. So divide within the group variation into individual difference and covariant in ANOCOVA. Then ANOVA is a process of examining the difference among mean of multiple groups of data for homogeneity. In ANOVA, a technique that removes the impact of four or more metric scale undesirable variance from dependent variable before undertaking research. Both linear and nonlinear models are used in ANOVA, while only linear model is used in ANOCOVA. Include categorical variable in ANOVA, while include categorical and interval variable in ANOCOVA. Hope so you understand difference between ANOVA and ANOCOVA. What are they? So let's move to take a tour to learn about what is linear algebra and differential equations. So please give me 2 minutes so that I can change in the tab. So let's get started with that. Hope so you are able to see my screen. So we are going to learn more about what is a linear algebra and how we use linear algebra in our collabs. So before we move on to that, well, let's check out what we have learned in our previous sessions. So for that, I will move to my Google Colab. and I am opening my previous open untitled notebook such that I can show you what we have learned in our previous session and what we are going to learn today. So we have taken a tour to data frame. Then we firstly learn how we import pandas. Then we learn what are data frames. So I will firstly click on this tab so that I can show you about this. Then we learn how we use multidimensional arrays or to found the data frames. Also, we learn how we use the read CSV function. So again, I have to upload my sample data again, right? Otherwise, it will give me an error. So I will fastly move to upload data, and I will fastly show you all the things. So don't worry about that. So I am uploading basically the latest COVID-19 report of India status, which is available on Kaggle. So I'm using this. So you can fastly go and you can attend our previous sessions also to learn what we have done. So we use data tail to get last five details and data describe to get statistical information about the data like mean standard median 25%, 50%, 75%, and maximum. Then we also use data shape to know about shape of data, how many rows and columns are there. Then we know how is there any null values in the data. We can find it with this function is null dot sum. Then we learn about what is a C bond, what is a metapolyp dot py plot. Also we run some cat plot, matplot. Also we learn about a lot of new things, right? So hope so you can check out our previous sessions, right? Then we learned about what is a numpy, right? Then we learn how we can use it for histogram. So we used it yesterday only, so you can check our previous session. Then we learn what is a data plot scatter, and we used it also. And we also learn what is disk plot and some other plot also we learned in our previous sessions. We are which I am not able to show you here, so you can just visit up the previous session. The link will be available there if you're watching it later. I'm creating a new section in which we are going to learn about linear algebra. So I'll be fastly moving to give a title as a linear algebra. Make sure you submit all your assignment on time, right? They are available to make submission on website powercam.bagcampus.in. So I'm starting with the first linear algebra function. So for that, what we are going to go with, I'm going to just check with a special blackboard and show you what we are going to learn first. So firstly, we are going to learn about matrix. I'm sorry, I'm not able to write it here properly. So what matrix is? So matrix is basically this type of data in which we use various values here, right? And we use them, right? So this is a matrix. So how we use a matrix in a Jupyter notebook or Collaboratory notebook. So let's learn this first. So how we start writing this. So for example, I'm considering a simple matrix like this: 0, 1, 1, then I have 0, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So this is a matrix, and let's check me how we are going to use it in our simple linear algebra notebook. So I'm giving this matrix a name A, right? Then what I'm going to do is NP, which is a numpy. So I have used numpy before. Let me check. yeah, I have imported numpy as np, so I'm using np again. Here you can check that, right? So I'm using np dot array. You have to use it in an array, okay? Then give a simple column, then use two square brackets, okay? And then pass the values. For example, I have 0 1 comma 1 comma 1. Then I have, sorry, 0 1 0. So I am putting it properly. Then I have 1 1 1, right? So 1 comma 1 comma 1. So I will fastly check, well, what input I means what type of data I have entered. So I will fastly check what's the, so here you can see that it is an array of 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1. It is just similar to this, right? So we will try to perform some operation of matrices on this. Hope so you understand matrices and their operation. If you don't understand, then I can do anything. So what we can do is create a transpose of this, right? So let's create a transpose of this by just typing a t. So we can find a transpose of this as a 0 0 1 0 0 1, right? Transpose means simply this will be here, okay? 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 1. This is a transpose, right? If it is a, then it is a transpose. Hope so you understand about what is transpose and what is matrices. So we get the similar thing, 0 0 0 1, right? 1 1 1, here it is, and 1 0 1. So hope so you understand what, how we write matrices in Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab, and how we find transpose of this. So I will just go with the new tab, and I would like to perform another matrices. So I will fastly clear some of this part. So clearing this. And I'm creating one more matrices. So I'm using another new. So I'm using a B matrices, and I want it to be 1 0 0 1 1 0, and then I want 0 1 0. So this type of matrix B I want. So it is not similar to this, don't worry. So I want A and I want B, and I have to perform various operations like A plus B, A into B, A divided by B. So let's perform them. So firstly, I will go with typing. So sorry. So B np dot array. So what is it? 1 0 0 1 0 0. Then I have 1 1 0. So 1 1 0. Then I have 0 1 0, right? So 0 1 0. Let's see what's B here. So let's check B. So here we get the similar type of array, right? So I will click on first close, and I want to perform the addition of these two. So A plus B. Before I run this, I want to see from you what will be the addition. So basically addition is just similar to for basic addition. So 1 plus 0 is going to be 1. Let me change the color. So 1 plus 0 is going to be 1. Then 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. 1 plus 0 is going to be 1. 1 plus 2 is 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. Then 0 plus 0 is going to be 0. Then 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 0 and is 1. This type of answer we should get, right? A plus B. So let's check what's the answer. Click on a run button. Here we get 1 1 1 1 1 1, right? 1 2 0 1 2 1 1 2 0 1 2 1. 100%. That's all right? Hope so you understand this topic. How we go with matrix addition. Now let's check with matrix subtraction in one more plus column. So I am fastly moving with A minus B. So let's see what is the output. So minus 1 1 1 minus 1 0 0 1 0 1. Just give me 1 minute and you try with how we can go with multiplication. Hope so you are doing with me only. So try with multiplication. Yeah, working fine. So we are not able to go with this because yeah, sorry, yeah, sorry. The 1 by 0 is coming to be a problem, right? So that's the thing. Infinity has some problem. So let's now check out with how we go with linear equation. So I will try to go with text. add some text and bold, and we are going to learn how we solve equation. So we are going to learn how we solve equations. So if I have a equation, just let me take a tour. So it is 2x plus 5y. So 2x plus 5y equal to 20. And I have another equation 3x plus 6y, 3x plus 6y equal to so how we are going to solve it. So firstly let's solve this. So if I am considering this as a equation 1 and considering this as a equation 2, so firstly we will divide equation 2 by 3. So we get x plus 2y equal to 3 4s at all, right? So we get this equation 3 when we divide equation 2 by 3. Sorry for this. So we get this as a equation 3, right? So after that we have to multiply this with 2 because we have to eliminate this x. So 2x plus 4y equal to 8. It is going to be our equation number 4. So what we will perform? We will perform equation 1 minus 4. So I am performing equation 1 minus equation 4. So let's see what's the result. So we will get 2x and 2x are going to cancel out, right? Then 5x minus 4y going to be y equal to 20 minus 8 is going to be 12. So we are going to get y equal to 12, right? Sorry for this big box. So we are going to get y equal to 12. Now if we will put this y equal to 12 in any equation, for example 2 into 12 is 24. So x plus 24 equal to 4, then x is going to be 20. Right? So we got the answers are y equal to 12 and x equal to 20. So let's solve these two equation 2x plus 5y equal to 20, 3x plus 6y equal to 12 with the help of Jupyter notebook. Right? So Jupyter notebook is going to give us a fast result. So I'm going to go with the creating array, or I'm giving a variable name AR1. Right? Then numpy array in which I have two-dimensional array 2 comma 5 and 3 comma 6. And in array 2 I have to put np dot array, and I am putting, sorry for this, so by mistakenly I have used an piece of that I have to use this. here also. So I have 20 comma 12, right? So you would be having problem. So if you have problem, let's see this 2 comma 5. So 2 comma 5 are coming from this. Okay, this is 2, this is 5, this is 2, this is 5, right? Then what is a 3 comma 6? They are coming from 3 is from here, 6 is from here. Then what is 20 comma 12? So 20 is here, 12 is here. You understand this? Right. Then what we have to do is we have to find the result. So what we are going to put is np dot lin alg. Right? So you find it linalg. Then we have to pass dot, and then we have to write solv sol, and then we have to go with ar1 comma ar2. Why ar1 and ar2? Because here we have made two arrays. So let's take a tour to see what's the answer. So let me check. There is some problem. So by mistakenly given missed this one. Okay, so let's move. So here we get a simple array of 20 comma 12. That's our answer, right? 20 comma 12. X is 20, y is 12. That's the answer. So you understand how we solve the equations here. It's good now. So hope so you understand how we solve equation. Let's move to derivative part now. So we have completed our syllabus of, let me check. So we discussed about descriptive statistics, statistics, discussed about ANOCOVA and ANOVA. Also we learned matrix, vector algebra. Now we have to learn what is the concept of function and derivative. So that's only the remaining part. So let's complete that also. So I would like to clear this, and we are starting with derivatives, right? I'm trying to write it properly. I don't have pain, okay? So please consider this. This is a derivative, okay? So here we learn about derivative. So also you will know what matter about that. So we learn that, right, properly. So we are going to learn about derivative calculus. So we have to import one library called as SMPY, SIMPY. Okay, you can pronounce it like that. If you are from India, you can pronounce it like that only. So I'm going to create one text. Okay, I'm going to create one section, and I'm going to give this as a calculus part. Calculus. Click on this. So we are going to learn about calculus. So let's learn calculus. Means how we going to start. We are going to just start with SIMPY, and we are importing it as a SP. Okay. Then sorry. Then import we have completed. So let's run. Okay, it is properly run. So what we are going to do? We are going to declare a variable x, which is going to be used for our equations, right? So what I will do with sm sp dot symbol, and I'm going to use capital X. Okay, I'm using small x. So this is our declaration of x variable. Now let's find out a differential equation. So I will just click on it. So for derivative, let's find out a derivative. Okay. So consider a f of x is x cube. Okay. So what will be derivative of x cube? So hope so you know that derivative can be expressed as f dash of x. Then if we are to find out a derivative, this 3, so the answer will be 3x square. I think so. Why means yellow? I am able to write it properly with yellow. So 3x square will be the answer. Okay. So let's find it with the our simple numpy. So sorry, simpy. So what I will do with sp dot d I double f bit, and I will pass the way means f of x, that is x cube, right? So hope so you understand how we write this. So let's find diff. It's to find differential equation. Let's see what's the answer. We get 3x square. That's the answer, right? Now what if I have to find f double dash of x, means double derivative? So f double dash of x answer is going to be 6x, right? Hope you are clear with the all derivative thing. If you are not able to go with derivative, just open up your class 11 or 12 book, okay, and check that. Then calculus part, I'm clicking plus code such that I can find one more differential equation of this. So I can just go with sp dot d, sorry, diff. I will pass s. I will just go with asterisk 3. Now make sure you go with this properly. Okay, so what we are going to go with x comma x, and let's run. Hope so you understand this properly. X comma x to get a double differential equation, and we get the answer 6x, right? If I will give only one, then 3x square, right? So this is a first differential equation, and this is second. If we are going to go for third one, f triple dash of x, answer is 6, right? So let's check for that also. So comma comma x. So answer should be 6 because I have given 3x. So let's see. So here you get answer 6. If it is 4, then okay, keep it as it. Hope so you understand this. You can take a screenshot. Fastly, you can take a screenshot. Okay. So you are done with that. So what we have to do is we have to go for a derivative. Now we are going to learn how we create a derivative of sine variables. So there is a sine function. Let me show you that sine function. I have f of x equal to sine x into for that I'm using a dot only. Then I have 2x square. Oh, 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 oh. I was just changing. Oops. Is this? Okay. I have to use it again. Hence, I have to refresh it. Understood. So what I was just doing, f of x equal to sine x sine of x. Okay, I'm not able to write it properly with this. So I will clear this and I will use this one. So what I was doing, f of x equal to sine x into I have 2x square plus 2. 2x square plus 2. I can understand now the struggle of math teacher of 11th and 12th. So for that we will consider this as a u. We will consider these as a v. Then if we have u into v, then we will get answer. So u as it is. U as it is. Then the derivative of v, which is going to be 4x, right? You must be master at this, okay? Then plus sign derivative of u, which is cos x, and p as it is, which is 2x square plus 2. Remove this here. Firstly, removing this, adding properly the plus sign. So this should be answer, right? Sin x into 4x plus cos x into 2x square plus 2. Hope you understand this derivative properly. If you don't know this derivative, you can just go to check any video on derivative properly. So we are going to use it here after this. So I will finally go with the plus tab to find sp dot diff. Then I have to pass sf again. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to pass sp again dot sin x dot or asterisk. I have to use not dot. Then I have to pass 2x square plus 2 in another bracket. So 2 star x double star 2 plus 2. So let's get the answer. So 4x sin x plus we got the answer 4x sin x plus 2x square plus 2 cos x. 2x square plus 2 cos x. So this is how we find the differential equations. If you understand all the things which we have learned today, let's try one more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find for the sin x upon x. Okay, so firstly I will go with clear. If my f of x is sin x upon x, so I want you to solve this, okay, because I'm not able to solve it properly on this whiteboard. So I will just type it here. So what I will do, I will sp dot diff k, and I will give simply that time I have to find sp dot sin and I have sin x upon x, right? So solve this. Oh, so this show me 0 because sin of x upon x is going to be 1 and sin of 1 is 0. Whatever constant value we have, the differential equation is 0 only. So it is taking some time. So answer is cos x upon x minus sin x upon x square. Hope so you have solved this on paper. I was not able to solve it on this virtual board, but I tried up. Yeah. So you know the answer. Now, what if we are to find a differential equation in which I have just like value f of x equal to e to the power 3x. So if I have to find such a values differential equation, how I am going to find it? For that, the simple thing sp dot diff and give a simple bracket in. Then you have to give sp dot, okay. Then you have to pass exp because it is an expression. We have to give with exp. Then I have to pass a bracket and in which I have 3x, right? 3x. So let's run and check with the output. So the answer is correct, 3 e to the power 3. Hope so you understand with this and you learned a lot of new stuff today. I am hoping that you understand all this part. Let's take a quick revision before we end up with today's session. So let's take a short tour to what we learned today. So we learned firstly linear algebra, in which we learn how we declare a matrix, how we find the transport of that matrix. Then we learn how we go with the addition of matrices, subtraction, multiplication, division. Also, we learn what if it is a infinite, so it come up with this answer. Then we learn how we solve equations in a workbook. Then we learn about calculus, in which we are today learning differential equations. So we imported SYMPY file library and we declared x. Then we started with all our operations. We learn how we go with the differential equations, how we form a matrix differential equation like first, second, third, right? Fourth, fifth, and unlimited. We can do that. Then we learn what with the trigonometric functions, how we can find the differential equation of trigonometric functions. Then we learn how we can go with the fractional differential equation, and we learn how we go with exponential differential equation. Hope so you learn a lot of new things up here, and it would be great if you learn these things. Not only learning this thing, but also implementing these things to something new is important, right? So we are giving you a special chance to implement about this. So with our assignments, today's assignment is to create a notebook and create a matrix, comma, create one matrix, then solve one equation, and at last you have to solve differential equation. Complete this assignment and submit to our official website. Thank you.